the Dallas zone. And they're getting into it.
Creating all the havoc.
And there's Matt Dumba, the war of words.
Montreal number 17, 4 minutes for roughing. Dallas number 3, 2 minutes for roughing.
Well, I mean, the whistle was blown to indicate the icing, and Anderson initiated contact first.
That might have been the stupidest decision that I've seen since the Xhekaj and Philly incident. Remember that one?
Kirby Doc takes some contact there from Couturier. That could have been a lot worse, though. He's going to do it. Oh, boy. Now Nick Sealer jumps right in.
That's good on Sealer.
And Jones.
Sealer's not going to let Couturier fight Xhekaj. Xhekaj.
Only for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay. And Xhekaj just wanted you to talk to people on the ice.
What? I'm exaggerating a little bit. If you're a fan of hockey, NHL hockey, you've watched other games in the NHL other than Montreal. And although that Xhekaj Philly incident might have been the worst of them all, there's a lot of bad calls around the league. Like mind-blowing. You don't even understand how they got to the decision that they made.
Ah ouais, non, on était là toute la game. J'ai adoré notre match, comme je te dis, mais je parlerai pas des arbitres.
But never mind about that. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Dallas and Montreal game tonight, January 11th, 2025. What was the theme of tonight's game? Well, the story was really written by the two goaltenders, Samuel Montembeault and Jake Ottinger. Let's talk about it.
And Crosby just whacked it off with his left hand.
This game, as a Habs fan, watching this as a Habs fan, was tight. It was interesting, stressful, aggravating. In the end, I didn't hate the game, but anyway, we'll get to it. The first thing I wanted to talk about is those of you who aren't subscribed, can you please subscribe? We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. Last video went crazy. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate you guys. We are doing incredible things for this community, and I hope to continue. Those of you who are already subscribed, just hit the like button or, comment down in the comment section. Tell me what your favorite type of house pet is. So we get into this game. We start things off the way that we always start things off. Let's talk about the lineup. And we have some fun, surprising surprises. Surprising surprises? I mean, we have some fun changes to the lineup. So we have Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Newhook, Doc. Laine is back. Thank goodness Laine is back. So long, Pizzetta. I feel really bad, but you didn't really add anything. I'm sorry, buddy. Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher, Heineman, Evans, Armia. Our defensive pairings were Hudson, Matheson, Gooley, Carrier, and Xhekaj, and Savard is back. The big fella. Glad to have him back. And Struble, I think that there were some moments of brilliance, but I, for one, am very glad that Savard is back. Finally, in net, we have Samuel Montembeault. So it's Hockey Night in Canada tonight. We're treated to a wonderful intro to Hockey Night in Canada with Bush and Machine Head. It really takes me back to that era in my life when I didn't know what good music was. I was 12 years old. I bought an electric guitar, and you bet that I learned that song on electric guitar. Before they drop the puck, Laine is rewarded with the Molson Cup for December. He pulled up big for the Canadiens in December. You remember that hat trick that he got? All right, the puck drops, and the tone is being set. Anderson crushes Harley along the boards. Xhekaj lays the body on, what is it, Hyrie? And the tone of the game doesn't change there. This is when Josh Anderson receives that double roughing call where Cole Caulfield needs to serve one of the penalties. So essentially, it's a 4-minute penalty being served at the same time. Two individuals are going to be serving the penalty. Matt Dumba also gets a penalty for roughing, so it's a 5-on-4. Canadiens kill that off, no problem. First period is actually kind of dull. The only thing that I can really say about the first period is that Dallas came up big with shots, not high danger shots necessarily, but lots of shots on goal. Montreal begins the second period with only 7 shots to Dallas's 17. Good little chance for Newhook, where he nearly scores after Slav puts down a big hit and steals the puck. Then we see some really good playmaking. Slav passes it to Suzuki. Suzuki passes it to Caulfield. Amazing play, not able to capitalize. This is where things get interesting. Anderson gets an opportunity. I think that Dallas is feeling the pressure, and Gallagher gets cross-checked, draws a penalty. Yeah, Montreal is putting on a lot of pressure now because the shots changed to 17 shots right now for Montreal to Dallas's 21. So Montreal is now in the power play. When Cole Caulfield draws another penalty, he gets tripped up. That means they're going to have a 5-on-3 opportunity. And you can't do that type of thing when you have Laine back in the lineup.
Hudson back to Suzuki. One-timer block.
That's Laine's 9th goal of the season. Are they all power play goals? This goal was assisted by none other than Suzuki and Lane Hudson. That's Suzuki's 30th assist and Hudson's 29th assist. Man, Hudson's really keeping pace. He's still in the lead for rookies. He's 32. Matvei Mishkov, I think, got a couple. He's now up to 30. So they're nipping at each other's heels a little bit. But Lane Hudson is tied for 7th in points for all defensemen in the league. We're talking the big defensive players. He's currently tied with Evan Bouchard at 7th. And only Adam Fox, Shea Theodore, Josh Morrissey, Quinn Hughes, Zach Werenski, and Cale Makar are ahead of him. So the Canadiens still have a power play. And after the goal, they take the face-off. I feel really terrible for Michel Cormier, I believe his name is, a referee. He got hit close range, right? I'm hoping on the calf. I'm hoping that didn't get his tibia or something like that. He had to leave the game. He did not return, from my understanding. Hope you're all right out there, Mr. Cormier. So the ice is now feeling a little bit tilted in favor of the Habs. So you know what has to happen.
Got away from him. A chance for Dallas. Jamie Benn with Heiskanen, partial 2-on-1. Benn keeps, shoots, and scores.
Jamie Benn gets this one. It's 1-1. This one hurts. Carrier fell in the offensive zone. He loses the puck, turns it over, and it looks kind of like a 2-on-1 is forming, but I think it's Alex Newhook gets back and kind of takes the other man out of the situation, but Ben top shelves it. I mean, I don't think that Montembeault had really a great chance with this one, but that's going to do it for the second period. We're on to the third period. It's tied at 1. We come back to the third period. The game's already in process. I don't know what happened with the broadcast here, but they got back to it late. There was already like a minute and something into the game. Hope that wasn't like a new guy's fault or something. Patrik Laine has been showing some physicality this game. I think he had a big hit. I don't know if I captured it. It might be in there already, but it's good to see him bringing this type of game. All game long, Montembeault has been earning his pay, and he continues to earn it here in the third. There are some really scary opportunities, but ultimately, the game doesn't get solved in the third period. We're going to overtime. The shots are now 32-30 for Dallas. So you can really tell that the Habs, after the first period, said, hey, we gotta change things. We gotta come back in a different way. In overtime, Montembeault continues to look sharp, but things start off with Cole Caulfield almost ending it within the first minute. He rings it off the post.
Cole Caulfield moves in. Caulfield with it off the iron.
Roope Hintz then gets a huge opportunity, but Montembeault says no.
Johnston looking. Hintz makes a move, driving to the net. Montembeault got his stick in the way.
Then we get to a lot of back and forth play here. Laine and Hudson have a 2-on-1 that it looks like could be the one. Doesn't happen. It gets broken up. Duchesne gets an incredible opportunity on Montembeault. Can't seal the deal. Laine steals it and falls, or does he fall? Fans erupt in boos here. It really looks like Laine was held by Duchesne. It looked like he was being held on the hip. I think this should have been a penalty. I need to see another angle of it though. I'm not 100% on this one. Now it's Suzuki and Doc's turn to get an opportunity, and Montembeault continues to come up big.
Here's a chance, and a fabulous glove save by Sam Montembeault.
Pacing all these clips, I'm probably going to get flagged by YouTube, but I don't care. This overtime was full of incredible energy. It was completely different from the rest of the game because it was only a 1-1 game. So it was a super interesting overtime, but it doesn't solve anything. We're going to a shootout. Patrik Laine is up first. He can't do it. Jason Robertson is up next. He scores. He makes it look easy on Montembeault. Hated this. Cole Caulfield's turn. He's not able to do it. Wyatt Johnston tries his hand at a shootout. No good, although it kind of looked like he beat Montembeault here. Finally, Captain Nick. He's gonna score, right?
Suzuki moves in and Ottinger the save.
No, he can't put it past Ottinger. Ottinger looked great this game. Montembeault looked phenomenal as well. But this was really a game of goalies, and you can't be mad about this game. Both teams looked great. Dallas came out looking really strong initially in that first period. Like, they were handling the Habs pretty good. So I'm glad that they came back and put up a really strong fight, and we still get a point. I think we're tied and we're staying. This would, if we would have got 2 points, it wouldn't have changed anything. I think we're sitting in third place right now in the wild card. We're behind Boston, who has 47 points, Columbus, who has 46, and we currently have 44, along with Pittsburgh. But Pittsburgh has played 2 extra games over us. I'm going to call it right there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the game, even though it wasn't a win. I think you should still be happy for what kind of fight that they put up. I like the video. It helps me out with search results. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I really would like to have you. And as always, I'll see you down below in the comments.